so good you don't even know. To Mariah Kurtz and Trinity Erickson, thank you for your dedication to the Knights program over the years. Your hard work, effort, and commitment are appreciated by your coaches, your school, and especially your communities. Now your teammates will have a little something to say to you, and while the teammates are talking, if the parents for Trinity and Mariah can start making their way down for pictures afterwards. Thank you.
Okay, we first just want to start off by saying thank you for coming to support the seniors in our team. We'd also like to thank the seniors for all the hard work they've put in over the years. Trinity is a huge part of our team. We can always rely on her to put the ball away when we need her to. She is always the one we look to get us fired up. No matter the circumstance, she never gives up and is always striving to do her best. We all look up to her on and off the court. Her work ethic is something we all strive to have. We all appreciate her motherly love and guidance. She will always be mom to us, and my own personal children.
Mariah is the kind of person that knows just when to work hard and when to have fun. She's always focusing on how she can improve her skills and be a better teammate. She never fails to put in work needed to make herself and her team better. We will miss her contagious laugh and her ability to make us smile with her little boy humor. These two girls have been players we have looked up to for a long time. We appreciate all the hard work and time they've put in over the years. We want to thank them for being such a great part of our team, and we would not be the players we are today without you. We'll miss you guys so much.
So if the parents could come down for a quick little photography opportunity, and then we will get the warm-ups going. Thank you.
Quick recognition of the seniors, as it is senior night for the Climax Fisher Knights volleyball program. The two seniors being recognized, Mariah Kurtz and Trinity Erickson. We'll take a break. We'll come back with warm-ups and our pregame show just around the corner.
Erickson for the point. Back to Better through the block and down. Here goes. Active pass. He'll look to fire deep and intercepted. Stretchy diving. He's in.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, and a pleasant good evening. Welcome to the Climax Shelley High School Gymnasium, where it is the Ada-Borup-West Cougars matching up with the Climax Fisher Knights in a regular season volleyball matchup here tonight on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. This is the pregame show presented to you by Bitker Inc. Bitker Inc. pregame show is underway here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. The Climax Fisher Knights in with a record of 7-12, fresh off a win over the Crookston Pirates last night, taking on the 20-6 Ada-Borup-West Cougars, who are playing their final regular season match here tonight. The Bitker Inc. pregame show gets us underway as the Climax Fisher Knights and Ada-Borup-West Cougars do battle on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125. The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page. If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information and how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
The Bitker Inc. pregame show continues on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. From Climax Shelley High School, it is the Climax Fisher Knights and the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Bitker Inc. with a pregame show, and our pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working with you, the area farmer. And joining us in our pregame show for the pregame coaches' comments, Brenda Slight, who is the head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights volleyball team. Tonight, Ada-Borup-West, section matchup, conference matchup, and for your girls, obviously, get excited about it because they've got a matchup. Anytime somebody's playing Ada-Borup-West, it seems like everybody, the other team is excited and ready to go against them.
Yeah, the girls are excited. They're pumped, after, they're on a high from last night. They played very, very well. We passed the ball well. We hit the ball well. And, overall, I think the girls, they just played very well as a team. So I think if we can take what we did last night into tonight and just up it a times 10, then I think, as long as we can compete, things could look good.
Yeah, quality win over Crookston last night. The girls played well in all facets.
Absolutely. They did play well, and they played together. And that's, our biggest thing is, if we're passing well, we're playing well. And I think last night we were passing well, so hopefully tonight they're ready to pass.
I think you saw Ada-Borup-West back in September at the Ruth Hayden tournament, right?
We did, and there was a lot of back and forth during that tournament. I think both teams have come and changed a lot since then, so it'll be exciting to see, they're a great team. We respect them a lot. It'd just be really nice for us to compete and, play our best volleyball.
That's right, and we were just talking, girls are playing stronger volleyball, and it's at the right time, like you mentioned, with this game, and then one more before the playoffs. Opportunity still to find a spot in the seedings, right?
Absolutely. The girls they're playing very, very well, and I think they're very confident, and, we kind of, fix some of our kinks. We know what's working, what's not working, and, the biggest thing is I told the kids it's not always play harder, it's play smarter. So, just finding those holes, finding the little things that are working for you, and just continue to do those.
Absolutely. So tonight, keys for success, it is the little things, isn't it?
I'm always gonna say defense. If the girls are willing to pass that ball, and then get a setup and be the aggressor, then things will look good for us. But if we just continue to send over free balls and let Ada attack us, things aren't gonna look well. So as long as we're being the attackers, we're hoping things come our way.
Brenda, thanks for the time. Good luck to you and the girls tonight. We'll catch up afterwards.
Thank you.
That is Brenda Slight. She is the head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights here at the Climax Shelley High School, where we bring you the action tonight. Pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy that are working with you, the area farmer. The Bitker Inc. pregame show continues tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Ada-Borup-West and Climax Fisher. Head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, Jim Lee, set to join us next when we come back on the Bitker Inc. pregame show.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Welcome to the Ada-Borup-West School. This educational campus is filled with energy and a culture of striving for excellence with academics, fine arts, and athletics. With current enrollment over 700 students who are busy learning and participating in school activities, the administration and staff of Ada-Borup-West School welcomes parents and community members to also participate with support to all students. Learn more of the current success and events at the school website ada.k12.mn.us.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Ag Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Ag Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Ag Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it, and always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
We're back on the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB 106.5 FM and YourLiveEvent.com. One thing you're seeing on the stream tonight for Ada-Borup-West fans, that is that number 6 jersey out there. That's Lauren Thompson, who's been out with an injury, and it sounds like all things looking positive for a return next week when the tournaments come around, which is a good thing. It's good to have her back, and she's definitely brought some morale to the team just being even on the bench as well. Ada-Borup-West taking on Climax Fisher. This will be the season finale, regular season finale for the Cougars. Climax Fisher will play once more on Thursday in Fisher to wrap up the regular season against the Red Lake Falls Eagles. As we continue on with our pregame show, and the pregame show is being presented to you by our friends at Bitker Inc. Pregame coaches' comments, Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy working with you, the area farmer. Head coach of Ada-Borup-West Volleyball, Jim Lee. Well, Coach, tonight for the girls, last regular season game, and I know your opponent, Climax Fisher, they're going to play one more here on Thursday afternoon. They get Red Lake Falls and able to get that game made up, but as far as for the Cougars, it's the last regular season match, and we were just joking about it last night. Wow, it comes in a hurry, and here we are.
Yeah, this season has not felt like it's come in a hurry. I mean, last season I felt like it was done in a hurry. This one has actually been longer just compared to last year. So we're very thankful that we actually had more matches and definitely our tournaments here just to go and get some more playing time for the girls to go and develop this year. And just thankful to be together as a team because, like I told the coach there last night, this has been one of my most enjoyable seasons as a coach. Number one, because of the parents. Number two, because of the kids. And number three, because they've actually enjoyed being around each other. Because I think some teams, that they don't like to be around each other, they do it just because they're in the sport. These girls, they deeply do enjoy being around each other, and I like being around them too. So it's really been a great season for us.
And I know from a coaching standpoint, and then we'll talk about the girls a little bit more, but from the coaching standpoint, there's been different challenges, some similar challenges. Every year is different, and it's cause for headaches and heartaches. It's all of that, and I know that also as a coach you appreciate the ups and downs that it all brings.
Yeah, and I think that anything's possible as long as you're flexible. And I think that like last year in this year, like I've said before, we definitely had to be. And the girls have been really good with it, just with all the injuries and girls being out and stuff. I mean, whether it's on JV or varsity, we just had to, even on C team, we've had to be flexible and just move girls around position-wise, and they just had to be open to it. And it's nice when you get like a practice between to try and prepare. But at times this season, we have not had a practice between. It's like we have a match the night before, like last night, or it's a match right into a tournament, and it's like, okay, girls, listen, walk through it, then step on the court and let's play. You just don't have time to go ahead and manipulate anything. So, like I said, you just got to be flexible.
Absolutely. So tonight, you get the opportunity to play Climax Fisher. The Knights played last night against Crookston. You had a chance to catch that one. The Knights are coming in off of a win, and they're starting to play some pretty decent volleyball.
Yeah, and we had them at the beginning of the season at our home tournament here, and they're definitely a different team. They played really confident last night against Crookston, and you could just see they started confident, they ended confident, and I think that's going to carry over into tonight for them. Then number two, I mean, of course, it's senior night here, and you know, is that the girls, especially the seniors, I think they have two seniors, maybe three. I think it's two for sure, especially that middle hitter. They'll be up for tonight, and a lot of times when you have a very close team, the younger girls want to go and play for those seniors that night. So I expect them to come out here and play really hard here tonight against us.
Well, you're hoping the girls for Ada-Borup-West come out and bring their best effort. I know you're looking at, different things that could happen in the match, but what are the biggest keys for success?
Well, I think our serve receive wasn't exactly too hot there last night, so we definitely want to go ahead and improve on that. And I think our serving was a little bit tougher last night, the girls thought. I want it to be tougher still. But it's definitely the serve receive is the key. We have to upgrade from that from last night.
Jim, thanks for the time. Good luck to you and the girls tonight.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
That is Jim Lee. He is the head coach of Ada-Borup-West Volleyball, joining us in the pregame coaches' comments. And the pregame coaches' comments presented to you by our friends at the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, wishing you a safe and successful harvest. And of course, Georgetown Farmers Elevator ready for you. Of course, when it comes to your decision making for 2022, consider the Georgetown Farmers Elevator, georgetownfarmers.com. The Bitker Inc. pregame show here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Joining us here from the Thrivent Financial broadcast booth, Laura Tweeten with Thrivent Financial. When planning for college, looking ahead to retirement, consider a conversation with Laura Tweeten. Get those financials in order and get plans in place. The earlier and the sooner the better. Laura Tweeten in both Ulen and in Ada. Bitker Inc. pregame show will return from the Climax Shelley School Gymnasium after this on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agrimax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more. Agrimax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at Agrimax by calling 218-790-6375 or their main office at 891-2211.
Excellent pay and a stable business. Get a sweet life and a great career with American Crystal Sugar Company. From mechanics to welders to electricians, we need motivated individuals for highly skilled positions. In addition to great benefits and room to advance your career,
adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada with the commitment to senior living you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
The Bitker Inc. pregame show continues tonight from the Climax Shelley School Gymnasium. It is the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Climax Fisher Knights with action tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Regular season finale for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars coming in following a loss last night to the Holly Nuggets. Cougars to that point had been playing pretty solid, still 20-6 record, and tonight a win would solidify a Pine Prairie Conference title and their spot in the Section 8A playoffs as well amongst the top teams. For the Climax Fisher Knights, what better way to play spoiler, right? They also have one more match remaining on the season. They'll play Red Lake Falls on Thursday at home. That'll be a matchup of volleyball action, I believe, at the Fisher High School, if I'm not mistaken, on the schedule. They come in with a record of 7-12, fresh off a victory over Crookston last night in Fisher, with Jerry Peralta on the call on YourLiveEvent.com last evening, a 3-0 sweep. Trying to carry over some of that positivity tonight, and it's senior night, recognizing the seniors for the Knights here at Climax Shelley, Mariah Kurz and Trinity Erickson. Well, we look at the keys to the match. Both coaches talk about it, but it's the little things. Serve and serve receive, and that rings very soundly with Ada-Borup-West, certainly on the serve-receive side, more so than anything. So looking at those as being some of the bigger keys to the match tonight for both teams, it's going to start with the serve and the serve-receive. Those are your keys to the game. Part of the Bitker Inc. pregame show. Bitker Inc. 456-7467. Bitker Inc. is ready for you when it comes to tires, tire repair, and, of course, oil change season as well. Fall into savings, 456-7467 at Bitker Inc. Starting lineups and first serve coming up on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
John, Wayne, and Marissa at the Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead take this time to wish all farm families and farm workers throughout the area a safe and successful harvest. Keep safety in mind when you're out on and around the tractors and trucks and other machinery in the fields and around the farm this harvest season. Don't cut corners when it comes to safety. It could cost a life. John, Wayne, and Marissa at Ben & Hoagland Agency thank you for your business, and they remind you if you have any questions about crop insurance, call or stop and visit with them. The Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
Fall into savings on oil change and tires this month at Bitker Inc. The savings fall into your pocket with $10 off all Lucas oil change on your vehicles at Bitker Inc. Call to schedule your Lucas oil change and save the $10. Call Bitker Inc. 456-SHOP. That's 456-7467. Fall into more savings with Lucas oil changes at Bitker Inc. Oil change, tire repair, and new tires. Bitker Inc. Located between Ada and Halsted. Call Troy 456-7467.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
For the best selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. With one of the biggest, best selections around and the most competitive prices, it's worth your time to stop and visit the guys and let them put you in a new vehicle. Check out the selection online at christianmotors.com or stop by the lot in Fertile. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors in Fertile.
Tonight it's volleyball on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. The Bitker Inc. pregame show as we get you ready for the starting lineups and the first serve here this evening on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Do believe we start here with the national anthem. I'm going to get this confirmed here on from the press area as we look forward to bringing you the action on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. The Bitker Inc. pregame show returns. The lineups are coming next.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Just wrapping up the rendition of the national anthem, part of the Bitgerink pregame show here on KRJB 106.5 FM. This is time now for the starting lineups. The Norman County Implement starting lineups. The Norman County Implement starting lineups here tonight. Parts and service for all equipment during the harvest. It's Norman County Implement. They're also hiring lot maintenance, mechanics, and shop foreman positions too. Talk to Chuck to apply. Chuck and Neil for sales. Keith for parts. 784-2961. Norman County Implement with the starting lineups here tonight. The non-starters are being announced for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, as we see on yourliveevent.com. Starters for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, they'll go number 1, Kayleana Dahl. Kaysa Jones is wearing number 2 tonight. They'll have Sarah Prodzinski wearing number 3, Izzy Markison wearing number 4, Kaylee Sipp wears number 7, and Morgan Engel wears number 12. Dylan Miller may also get into that starting lineup here tonight as well, as depending on rotation, but she was announced as a non-starter. Ada-Borup-West Cougars head coach Jim Lee, assisted by Jenna Engel and Amy Johnson. They are in the red uniforms, black numerals and letters, white trim. The non-starters for Climax Fisher are being announced right now. Our starting lineups are being made possible thanks in part to Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North in Ada. 784-2961 for sales, parts, and service work. Trust Norman County Implement. They thank you for your business. The Climax Fisher Knights non-starters being announced. They're throwing the volleyballs into the crowd here as well. And they'll take the opportunity to go back and forth, and now Ada-Borup-West's official starting lineups to be recognized here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com, as we see on yourliveevent.com, Kayleana Dahl and Kaysa Jones going through the lineup. And then Sarah Prodzinski is the next to come through, as mentioned. Part of the starting lineups here this evening. And Izzy Markison. And then you'll see Kaylee Sipp and Morgan Engel round out the 5 here, 6 tonight for the Cougars. And then, of course, number 9, Maddie Steen, will also be making her way through with the lineups as the libero here this evening. And Maddie doesn't get recognized tonight because her name was not on the lineups. She's having fun about it. Okay, for the Climax Fisher Knights starting lineups, they'll go with sophomore number 1, Cambry Solheim. They'll start a sophomore number 3, Hallie Reitmeyer. A sophomore number 4, Ella Paulsrud. A senior number 5, Mariah Kurz. The setter is a sophomore, number 6, Ava Larson. Right side hitter is a sophomore, number 8, Mia Marshall. Trinity Erickson, number 9, is a senior middle hitter. As the Climax Fisher Knights head coach is Brenda Slight, assisted by Brittany Gast. They are in the black uniforms tonight. The silver, numerals, white letters, Knights on the jersey tops. Starting lineups here tonight. And as mentioned, the starting lineups, they have been presented to you on KRJB and yourliveevent.com by Norman County Implement. Norman County Implement with the starting lineups here this evening. Well, my name is Kevin Kochman. I'm bringing you the action tonight on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Kaylin back in the studios of KRJB with the action for you there. And Nick Roper, a junior from Climax Shelley, he's going to be our camera operator and producer on yourliveevent.com this evening. Looking forward to working with Nick here tonight. He's on the camera controls, and we'll even work him in on the scoreboard a bit here tonight as well. He'll get to learn how to do that. As you know, this whole mouse thing here, Nick, it's pretty simple and easy. All we'll do here for you is just go ahead and click away as needed as we go there for the Knights and for the Cougars, and it'll look great. It'll be awesome. So we'll get that all underway for you here tonight. Certainly appreciate you tuning in wherever you are, listening or viewing here tonight. Thank you for being involved. The Knights will go left to right, the Cougars right to left. As our first serve is going to be brought to you by Marcusson Accounting Service. Doug Marcusson, Marcusson Accounting, 784-6002. Ready for you, Marcusson Accounting Service. As we see it across the way from the crowd on the stage at Climax Shelley. The Knights and the Cougars doing action here this evening, and we're glad to have you along wherever you are here for tonight. Ada-Borup-West took this JV matchup 2-0 as the Knights serve it away. Climax Fisher. Ada-Borup-West with the attack, and Morgan Engel gets a pass from Jones and slams it down. The Cougars take a 1-0 lead here in set number 1. Keza Jones with the assist, and it was Morgan Engel with the kill. Serving will be Morgan Engel, and the Cougars have a 1-0 lead here in set 1. Engel's serve is low, dug up by the Knights. Attacking on the left side and sending it across is Hallie Reitmeyer. Jones sends it over in a free ball. Erickson plays it. Now back in the middle, Erickson goes into the net on a pass from Mia Marshall, and the Cougars have an early 2-0 lead at the net playing there. Morgan Engel will serve it again. Engel set to send it right to left for the Cougars. It's across, picked up in the back row by the Knights, and at the net, tipping across is Marshall. Jones over Prodzinski. Played high by the Knights in the back row, setting left side, and attack this time by Reitmeyer. Dug up in the back row by the Cougars. Jones to Sip. Sip drops a hammer, and a kill is good. 3-0 Ada-Borup-West with an early lead. Engel with the serve point. Jones got the assist, and Kaylee Sip with her first kill of the match. Cougars up to an early 3-0 lead on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Serves across. It's picked up in the back row by the Knights. Paulsrud now an attack left side. Off the Cougars, kept alive. Great effort there by Marcusson and over by Prodzinski. Setting high, Erickson will send it back row. This is off a doll. It bounces off the ceiling, and the Cougars are unable to claim it. So Erickson will get credit with a kill there. That'll be her first of the evening. Marshall the assist. Side out Knights 3-1. And back serving will be Hallie Reitmeyer, a sophomore. Ace serve. That is an ace serve, and ace serves are brought to you by Agramax. Climax Fisher within 1. Reitmeyer serve. Goes Sip off a touch. Bam with a smash. The kill is good. Keza Jones to Kaylee Sip. And it's 4-2 in favor of the Cougars. Cougars will sub out as Dahl is out. In is Adrina Egan. And Scherfenberg will go to serve. Check that. I said Scherfenberg. I meant Prodzinski. Prodzinski will err, and it'll be a side out 4-3. Back serving for the Knights, Trinity Erickson. Senior Erickson. Jump serve coming at you. Dug up in the back row by Maddie Steen. Off the net by Jones, and Sip will punch it across. We'll get a net violation on the Knights. Point Cougars. The error will side out to the Cougars. They lead it 5-3. Substitution as Marcusson comes out, and in will be Dylan Miller. We'll see Keza Jones go back to serve. Jones serves right to left for the Cougars, leading 5-3. It'll be an ace serve. Mustang Seeds with the ace serve from the Cougars there as Keza Jones gets that one to go. Mustang Seeds, planting your future. Mustang Seed. Jones will serve it again. Good serve here by Jones. It's across, it's picked up, setting left side, and an attack this time by the Knights. A tipping, should say blocked by Adrina Egan this time. And the Knights can't get it across. A lift is called. 6-3, make it 7-3 now in favor of the Cougars. Jones will serve it again. Kesa Jones across is dug up here by Paulsrud. Played left side, an attack. Block kill by Adrina Egan. Good spot there by Egan. 8-3 Cougars. Jones will serve it again right to left. Kesa Jones, right-handed serve. It's picked up in the middle. Setting left side, and now an attack across. Kurz sends it over. Now Sip finding a spot, dug up nicely, a pancake from the Knights. Kurz will send it across. Steen, Jones sets high. Here's Sip, left side attack. It's off of a touch, kept alive, but then off of Mia Marshall. Knights couldn't get it after that, 9-3. Jones will go back to serve it again. Cougars with the lead, set 1. It's across, picked up, tipped across by the Knights, and Ava Larson will get a kill. Paulsrud the assist. Off the dig, 9-4. Cougars leading. Knights will bring in on a substitution to serve. Sophia Nesvig. Nesvig will send it left to right for Climax Fisher. 9-4 Cougars. Nesvig serve. Steen digs it back row. Jones setting across court. Here's Sip with a right-handed kill. The attempt is in. It hits the back line. Kill is good. Jones to Sip. 10-4 in favor of Ada-Borup-West. And Maddie Steen will go back to serve, sending it right to left here. Steen's serve is across. It's picked up by the Knights. Back row. Nesvig, then over, down. Good. That's Cambry Solheim with the kill. As it was Marshall the assist, 10-5. Cougars lead it. Knights will get it back on the side out and will serve. And they'll get a rotational substitution. We'll see Sarah Thorson check in. The sophomore will head on back to serve. We'll send it left to right. Cougars 10, Knights 5. Serves across. It's picked up by Prodzinski. And it'll be Jones. And over by Morgan Engel with a kill. Morgan Engel gets the kill. Jones the assist. 11-5 Cougars. And Kayleana Dahl will go back to serve. Adrina Egan out on her substitution rotation. Serve is across. Knights to play it. They'll free ball it over. That's Ava Larson. Jones. Engel. Kill good. Morgan Engel from Keza Jones. 12-5 Cougars. And Kayleana Dahl will go back to serve it again. Dahl. This is an ace serve. Kayleana Dahl with a Mustang Seed ace serve. Planting your future, Mustang Seed, and we'll get a timeout on the floor. Timeouts are brought to you by Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Cougars 13, Knights 5, set 1 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
You asked, how will Enbridge's Line 3 replacement help keep the environment safe? Well, nothing is more important to us than the safety of the environment and the people of Minnesota. That's why we're replacing an aging pipeline with much safer, state-of-the-art infrastructure along a route that avoids impacts to people and the environment. Safety and environmental protection are Enbridge's core values and the very foundation of our business. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
Back out of the timeout from Nick Prothero and Pioneer Seed. It is 13-5. Ada-Borup-West leading Climax Fisher. Volleyball action here tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Kayleana Dahl will continue serving for the Cougars right to left. Received by the Knights. Solheim played, and in the middle it's over by Solheim. Solheim's going to get credit. It was actually Thorson then to Solheim, and the Knights will get it back on the attack. 13-6 Cougars. Knights to serve. Libero Ella Paulsrud sends it across. It's off of Engel, off the rafters, played by Jones. Good concentration, sent over by Dahl. Picked up in the back row by Nesvig. Now an attack on the left side by Reitmeyer, and it falls. Dahl stretched out for it. Hallie Reitmeyer gets the kill. 13-7 Cougars, and Paulsrud will serve it again. Into the net. 14-7. Ada-Borup-West in the lead as Miller checks out, and in will be Izzy Markison. Izzy will step back, and she'll serve it right to left. Markison serve, upcoming the right-handed serve. Dug up by the Knights at the net, tipped over by Engel. Played high, now an attack, blocked by Prodzinski. Sarah Prodzinski credited with the block kill. 15-7 Cougars, and Markison will step back to serve. Right-handed serve by Izzy. Hits across, played by the Knights, and now an attack off a touch, diving. Hallie Reitmeyer is going to get the kill, as the assist goes to Sarah Thorson. 15-8, Cougars leading the Knights. And back to serve will be Ava Larson, the sophomore, sends it over. Dahl, Jones, in the middle, Prodzinski sends it over. Paulsrud, set high, over by Erickson, off a touch, kill is good. Larson with the assist, kill to Erickson. Larson the serve point. 15-9, Ada-Borup-West leading Climax Fisher, and the Knights are serving. Serve is across by Larson, Markuson digs. Jones sets high, left side, the angle attack is down with a kill. Jones to angle, and it's 16-9 Cougars. Morgan Engel will step back and serve right to left. Morgan with a right-handed swing upcoming. Serve is at Paulsrud, and it's a service ace for Morgan Engel. Ace serves here tonight, dual purpose, but they're also brought to you by Agramax with another ace serve from Agramax. Engel serve coming across. Knights will send it on a return. Over and down with a Jones pop, but it's picked up in the back row and free balled across by the Knights. Now at the net. A push there by Reitmeyer. Jones to Sip, off a touch. Kept alive by the Cougars. They almost played hacky sack that time by Prodzinski. But it is the Knights getting credit. Erickson drops one down. A little bit of a battle. And 17-10 in favor of Climax Fisher. Sip with an attack kill. Oh, they're going to net violation on Climax Fisher. 18-10 Cougars. As that was Hallie Reitmeyer serving. Cougars will send Prodzinski back to serve now. 18-10 Cougars here in set one. Prodzinski serve is across. It's dug up. Back row. Played over by Sip, then attack. But we're going to get a point to the Knights. Net violation on the Cougars. 18-11. Trinity Erickson will go back to serve. Cougars leading. Serves up and out. Too strong on the air. 19-11 as the Ada-Borup-West Cougars leading the Climax Fisher Knights. Markuson out. Miller in front row play. On a Cougar substitution, here's Keza Jones. Serves up. Back row. Setting left side and an attack by Thorson across. Diving Jones and over by Sip in three. Dug by Reitmeyer, played high. Left side Thorson. Prodzinski, Jones setting Sip on the left side attack. Dug up in the back row by Paulsrud at the net. Tipped down. Kill good. That is Kaylee Sip. 20-11. Cougars leading the Knights, and we will get a substitution. Thorson's out. In is Mariah Kurz for Climax Fisher front row. There's Jones serving. Paulsrud setting left side. Kurz will send it over. Sip, Jones, then Miller too strong. 20-12. Cougars leading the Knights. Knights will side out and will serve. And they'll bring in Sophia Nesvig. Nesvig will serve it left to right. Knights serving across, picked up back row by Steen. Jones sets high on the left side of the court. Sip swings it down. Dug up Paulsrud, left side attack. Now Kurz off a touch. Dug up Prodzinski. Played Jones. Here's Sip with a big swing. This one's out. Knights timed it and let it fly. 20-13 Cougars. Sophia Nesvig steps back to serve again for the Knights. Serves across. Prodzinski back row. Jones sets in the middle. Here's a swing by Scherfenberg into the net. Point. Climax Fisher, 20-13, make it 20-14. And Nesvig will serve. Nesvig sending it left to right. Good one. It's going to be Scherfenberg, Jones, then Sip across in three. Kurz, back to Kurz, off a pass from Larson. Cougars, Jones to Sip, sends it in three. Paulsrud diving. Larson over in three is going to be Reitmeyer. Jones back sets. Left-handed hit from Miller is out. 20-15. Knights trailing, putting together a bit of a rally. Nesvig will serve it again left to right for Climax Fisher. Serve is across. It is off the net. Cougars can't play it. 20-16 timeout, Coach Lee and Ada-Borup-West. Timeout on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Cougars 20, Knights 16, set 1, volleyball on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
2016, Ada-Borup-West leading Climax Fisher. And timeouts are brought to you by Nick Prothro and Pioneer Seed. Cougars leading the Knights. Knights to serve out of the timeout. Set number 1, volleyball action here this evening on senior night for Climax Fisher. Nesvig serving, picked up Prodzinski. Jones and Sip will send it across. Nesvig played Larson, sent over by Paulsrud. Jones, Prodzinski, up front to Sip in 3. Nesvig, Larson, left side. Here's Kurz off a touch. Diving Sip. She couldn't come up with it. And the Knights are on a run. It's now 6 in a row for Climax Fisher. Kurz with the kill. Larson the assist. Here's Nesvig. Dug up Prodzinski. Jones sets left side. Here's an attack by Sip. Dug up in the back row by the Knights, playing it in the rafters. Paulsrud. Then over in 3, a big shot there by Reitmeyer. Jones to Sip. This will be off of Reitmeyer, killed. Good. 21-17. Sip from Jones. Off of Reitmeyer in the back row. Maddie Steen gonna serve right to left here. 21-17 Cougars in set 1. Good low serve, Paulsrud. Then over by Larson. Set high is Miller. Engel, kill good. Dylan Miller with the assist. Morgan Engel, her 5th kill in this first set. 22-17, Ada-Borup-West. Maddie Steen will serve when we come back. Timeout, Climax Fisher. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Cougars by 5, 22-17 in set 1 on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
22-17, Cougars leading the Knights in set number 1. And out of the timeout from Nick Prothro and Pioneer Seed, it's Steen serving it for the Cougars. Received back row by the Knights. Larson sent across here by Reitmeyer. Now it's a Jones-Engel corner shot out. She's going for the kill. It is out. It is Knights volleyball. 22-18 on the side out off the Cougars hitting air. Sarah Thorson back in to serve. Thorson will send it left to right. Sidewinder serve is dug up Jones. Dahl, Jones then passed over. Engel with the shot. This one's out. 22-19. Cougars by 3. Thorson will serve it across. Let's serve. Diving is Engel. Then Jones sets. Here's a tip. Can't get it over in 3. Scherfenberg. 22-20. And a timeout, Ada-Borup-West. Cougars by 2. Late set 1 on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
22-20. Out of the Nick Prothro timeout, Nick Prothro and Pioneer Seed. Cougars leading the Knights 22-20. Set 1, KRJB and yourliveevent.com. And it'll be Thorson Sarah Thorson serving again for Climax Fisher. Trailing by 2 to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars in set number 1. Thorson's serve is coming across. It's picked up by Steen. Now Jones plays it left side, and Morgan Engel sends it over. Paulsrud, Larson, quick across. It'll be Steen, then Jones, Reitmeyer. Picked up, Reitmeyer going to get a swing. Kill good on a pass from Ava Larson. Hallie Reitmeyer with the kill. 22-21. Ada-Borup-West leading Climax Fisher as Sarah Thorson will serve, trying to tie this first set. Thorson serve. Prodzinski. Jones, left side, Engel with an attack, dug up by Paulsrud at the net. It's going to be another swing by Engel, too strong on a pass from Scherfenberg. 22-all. We're all tied up, first tie of the first set, and it comes at 22. The Knights have come roaring back. Thorson serve, it's Steen, Jones, quick, in the middle. Great decision by Kesa Jones. She sends it down. Finding a spot there, 23-22. Scherfenberg is out, and we see Kayleana Dahl in to serve. And for the Cougars, leading 23-22, a chance to potentially put this first set away. Low serve dug up by the Knights, played. Larson, Reitmeyer off a touch. Steen, Dahl, and over by Engel in 3. It's going to be the Knights left side to Reitmeyer, and this is out. The back judge says it was off a touch. It was close. No question about it. 23-23. All knotted up, and Ella Paulsrud will serve it left to right for the Knights. Serve is across. It's going to be a point for the Knights. Miller, Jones couldn't play it. 24-23, and now the Knights have set point. Come roaring back. An opportunity to put the Cougars away in the first set. Paulsrud. Now setting Engel, an attack. Dug up Paulsrud. Reitmeyer. It's Dahl. Jones. Sending it left side to Engel. Down. Kept alive by the Knights. Can they play it over? It's going to be around the antenna. They won't be able to do so. 24-24. Miller out, Markuson in. Cougars serving 24-all here in set number 1. A battle to start in Climax. Paulsrud and over by Reitmeyer in 3. It's going to be Jones. Prodzinski tipping across. Larson back to Reitmeyer off the net. There's going to be 4 hits on the side of Climax Fisher. 25-24, the Cougars have set point now in set 1. They'll try to put it away. Climax Fisher scrappy and made a nice run. Can they extend it? A quick by the Knights. Larson, you betcha. 25-25. Extra points we go in set 1. Climax Fisher, Larson will serve. Ava Larson to serve it away. 25-all in the first set. Serve is across, picked up Markuson. Jones off the net. Set point for Climax Fisher, 26-25. Can the Knights complete the comeback? They trailed 20-11. Serve is across, Steen. Jones, over by Engel, back row, Paulsrud in the middle, played. Larson over to Reitmeyer, off of Markuson in the crowd. The Knights take the first set. Climax Fisher, 27-25 over Ada-Borup-West in the first set here tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Let's talk about our in-between set update. Presented to you by the Linfors Agency. Linfors Agency, Foston, Bagley, Klubrick, and Monoman. And now location in Ada as well. Linfors, your insurance source. Climax Fisher, they trailed as mentioned 20-11. They came roaring back, Cougars with errors, and the Knights capitalized. And the Knights didn't need all the errors. They made some plays themselves. Larson, Thorson, Reitmeyer making some big plays. Nesvig had a nice serve stretch. Standing tall. They find a way, and they take set number 1. Climax Fisher forcing late match. There were 4 ties. Lasted 25. Knights win it. 27-25, lead the match 1-0 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. The in-between set update from the Linfors Agency. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Knights 27, Cougars 25 on KRJB And YourLiveEvent.com's second set is coming up.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearlie, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. At Lindfors Insurance and Grinnell Mutual, your prosperity is our purpose. Our coverage is backed by comprehensive insurance products and great customer service. In fact, serving you is our top priority at Lindfors Insurance. We believe business is based on trust, and you trust us to serve you so you can trust in tomorrow. Contact the Lindfors Insurance Agency, your local Grinnell Mutual agents, for all your insurance needs. You can visit with them at their locations in Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, new location in Mahnomen, and now in Ada. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company. Harvest season is here, and that means making sure you receive the best uptime for your investment. Genuine AGCO parts from Norman County Implement keeps your equipment running throughout this harvest season and all season long. You get the guaranteed fit and performance that only AGCO parts can deliver. Norman County Implement will keep you going this harvest season with their parts and a service. Thank you for your business from Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, your authorized AGCO parts dealer.
Set number 2 is ready to roll. Climax Fisher leading Ada-Borup-West 1-0 as the Knights take the first set. Score of 27-25. Kevin Kochman with the broadcast tonight. Nick Roper's running the show camera-wise here on YourLiveEvent.com. And Kaylin back at the studios of KRJB for the volleyball action here tonight. Cougars fall in the first set. Knights win it 27-25, and we're ready for set number 2 upcoming. And Cougars will have the serve, and they will serve it from right to left to begin. And now we're all ready to rock and roll. Back judge is in position, and we're ready for volleyball. Morgan Engel to serve to start the second set off for Ada-Borup-West and Climax Fisher. Received by the Knights, they'll set. Larson, Erickson, down good with a kill. And a quick side out. Climax Fisher leads it 1-0. Ava Larson to Trinity Erickson. And on the rotation, Larson will serve it. Left to right, Ava Larson. Serve is dug up. Back row by Dahl. Jones sets. Here's Kaylee Sipp. And we're going to get a net violation on Climax Fisher. And the Cougars will side out, and it's 1-1. Prodzinski. She will come in and serve right to left. Adrina Egan in. Kayliana Dahl out on a substitution. Serve for Prodzinski. Low, dug up by Thorson. Over by Larson. Now it's Jones to Sipp. Off the net. Dug up, one-timer across. Egan now at the net. An error on Trinity Erickson. Double hit on the Knights. Point, Ada-Borup-West. They lead it 2-0. Cougars a 2-1 lead, and Prodzinski will serve in set 2. Knights left side, an attack is going to be a kill. Not a fall for Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer with the kill. Assist to Larson. Kerr is in the front row now. Climax Fisher. Back serving is Hallie Reitmeyer. She'll send it across. It's Steen. Jones tipping, down good. It's Maddie Steen with the assist. In case of Jones with the kill. 2-2. We're knotted up. Excuse me. Why am I seeing that wrong? 2-3. Jones serving again. There. Now I got myself all figured out. Side out. Cougars air and back serving Trinity Erickson. 3-3, we're knotted up. Volleyball action. Erickson will send it into the net. Cougars off the air, lead it 4-3. Sipp checks out. Maddie Steen will serve. Dylan Miller in front row. Steen will serve it right to left. Paulsrud can't get it to the net. 5-3. It's an ace serve. Ace serve. Mustang Seed planting your future with a Maddie Steen ace serve. She'll send it again. Paulsrud over by Larson. That's going to be Jones to Miller and across. Setting high, an attack by Cambry Solheim. Left side attack, Morgan Engel down the line with a kill. Jones with the assist. Engel with her 6th kill of the match. Jones serving. 6-3 Cougars, set number 2. I said Jones is serving, I meant Steen is serving. Dug up Paulsrud, it goes into the standard. It's now 7-3 Cougars. Steen will serve it again. Ace serve for Mustang Seeds, planting your future. Jay Merkins, Scott Erickson, Mustang Seed on a Maddie Steen ace serve. Steen, right-handed swing off of Paulsrud. Sent ahead and over by Solheim, Cambry Solheim. Now it'll be Engel off a touch from a Maddie Steen pass. And a timeout. Timeout as Engel with that kill, her 7th. On the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Cougars 9, Knights 3, set 2 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and a Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Cougars 9, Knights 3, out of our timeout from Nick Prothro and Pioneer Seed. It is the Cougars leading the Knights. Set 2. Knights lead the match 1-0, taking the first set 27-25. Back doing the serving, Maddie Steen for Ada-Borup-West. Out of the timeout by the Knights. Serve is across. It's picked up in the back row by Climax Fisher and Mia Marshall. Over. Jones sets. This is Morgan Engel off a touch. Engel sends it across, picked up by the Knights. Back row, played left side. It's Kurz off of a touch by the Cougars in the front row. Prodzinski, Jones, Engel across, setting high, and Solheim finds the middle of the court. Actually, going to get a net violation on the Cougars. Knights point. 9-4 on the side out. And Sophia Nesvig will serve left to right. Serve is across. It's picked up in the back by Engel, then over from Jones to Engel. Dug up by the Knights and sent over by Paulsrud. Jones, Miller, Engel left side, picked up in the back row. Dug up by Reitmeyer, now over. Steen, tipping battle. Great pancake there by Jones. Prodzinski can't get it over in 3. And it's a point. Climax Fisher. Nice rally and fun there. 9-5 Cougars. It is serving. Sophia Nesvig. Climax Fisher sends it across. Steen receives. Jones to Egan and over. Reitmeyer. Then a big swing there by Kurz. Blocked by Miller. Miller with another one. And then that one is touched out of bounds. 9-6. Miller had a couple of blocks in the sequence, and now, again, Nesvig serving. She's got 10 serve points, matching her jersey number. It's going to be Jones, Miller, and across, dug up. Cougars will try to receive this attack. Kurz, then it's Engel, Steen, Egan over in 3 for the Cougars. Knights, left side, here's Kurz, dug up by Engel. Steen from one knee sends it across from Engel. Then setting, Kurz will pop it across off of Miller. Mariah Kurz with a kill. 9-7. Ada-Borup-West leading Climax Fisher, but the Knights are battling back just like they did in the first set. Capture the momentum and they're running with it. Serve by Nesvig, picked up Prodzinski. Setting is Jones to Miller. Kill good. Kesa Jones the assist, and Dylan Miller with the kill there. 10-7, Ada-Borup-West here in set 2. Egan exits. Kayliana Dahl is in, and Dahl will serve right to left. Final regular season game for the Cougars. Knights play again on Thursday against Red Lake Falls. Miller goes into the net. Mistime the jump. Side out, 10-8. Knights will serve. Cougars lead by 2 as it'll be Sarah Thorson serving left to right for Climax Fisher. Serve is across. Picked up Dahl. Jones. Here's a swing by Morgan Engel. Down the line with a kill. Engel gets the kill. Jones the assist. 11 assists. 11-8. We'll see Markuson in. Miller checks out on a substitution for the Cougars, and a quick by Ava Larson at the net. Second time she's done that. Cougars by 2 on a Knights side out as Ella Paulsrud will go to serve left to right. Ella with the serve. Markuson, Jones. There's an attack by Engel off a touch, then Paulsrud tipped over by the Knights. Setting high is Jones. Prodzinski with a kill. The backside swing, Sarah Prodzinski. Jones with the assist. 12-9 Cougars. And Morgan Engel will serve it right to left. Good serve. Paulsrud digs it. Now Erickson and over by Larson. Picked up back row. Back set Jones to Prodzinski. She does it again. This time a little finesse on it for Sarah Prodzinski. 13-9 Cougars, and back to serve again is Morgan Engel. Morgan with a right-handed serve. Larson to Erickson. Big swing, dug up by Markuson at the net. Then Sip swings it down, dug up there by the Knights, and now an attack by 3. Reitmeyer into the net. 14-9. Some big hits there in that sequence. Engel serves again. The 8th grader received by Paulsrud. Set, Larson and over by Reitmeyer. Dahl, Jones, left side, an attack from Sip. Kill is good. Off of a touch. Kaylee Sip from Jones. 15-9, Cougars putting some separation again between their side and the Knights. Can't rule out anybody in this one tonight. Sent into the net. Error by Thorson. Came over the top of her mid-range kill attempt. And out. 16-9. Cougars and the lead and the serve. Serve is coming at you. Paulsrud. Erickson sent over by Thorson. Dahl sends it right back, finding a middle. There Thorson digs. Larson sets left side to Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer under hit that one, and it goes into the net. 17-9 Cougars. And serving again will be Morgan Engel. Engel will send it right to left here. Morgan serve, back row, Paulsrud. Played, left side, attacking into the net. Missed hit by Erickson. Trinity's kind of off the fingertips that time. 18-9 Cougars. Engel will serve it again. Morgan serve. Paulsrud. Sending it over is Erickson. Now Dahl, Jones, back sets to Prodzinski. Paulsrud back row. And it'll be Larson, Paulsrud over. Engel, Markuson, and Sip sending it across in 3. Now setting is Nesvig at the net. Sip with a block, returning left side Reitmeyer, dug up by Markuson. Jones, long volley, here's Sip sending it back. Paulsrud, Larson at the net. Knights can't get it over in 3. 19-9 Cougars, and a timeout taken by Climax Fisher. Kaylee Sip had a block during that set. And on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 19-9 Ada-Borup-West leading Climax Fisher on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
Back out of the timeout. Timeouts are brought to you by Nick Prothro and Pioneer Seed as we're broadcasting from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent broadcast booth. Courtside, Climax Shelley School. Call Laura Tweeten in Ullin or in Ada. Set up an appointment. Talk your financial future and plan with Laura Tweeten, your Thrivent representative. Tipping at the net, Trinity Erickson sends it over for the Knights. Cougars on a run. They lead at 19-9 over Climax Fisher. Left side attack from Reitmeyer off a touch. Diving. Dahl kept alive. Cougars can't do it in 3. And the Knights timeout works, and they'll side out 19-10. Cougars leading. Knights will serve, and going back to serve will be Ava Larson. Climax Fisher took the first set, 27-25. Larson serve received by Sip, then Jones back setting. Prodzinski with the attack, dug up by the Knights and sent over by Reitmeyer. Off a touch by Markison. Allie Reitmeyer. And the Knights are with an 8. 19-11. Back serving is Ava Larson. Larson serves across. Back row received by Markison off the rafters. Then it's going to be Steen over by Sip. Tipping, diving, setting high. Here's a left side attack. Sip from Jones. Smash with a hammer kill. That combo still works tonight. 20-11. Cougars leading the Knights. Knights to send it back to the Cougars side. Prodzinski will serve. Prodzinski and the Cougars wearing the red uniforms here tonight. Serves up. Received by the Knights and sent over by Larson. Now a Sip attack. Dug up back row by Paulsrud at the net. Sip with a quick little block kill. Haley Sip, little activity at the net. 21-11. There's a kill by Trinity Erickson. So it'll be 21-12. Cougars leading the Knights, and Knights will go to serve. And back serving is Hallie Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer going to send it across. It's out. Cougars watched it go, 22-12. Cougars leading the Knights. 22-12, and serving will be Kesa Jones. Jones serve. Dug up by the Knights. Can't be played off the net. 23-12, Cougars. Jones serving. Dug up by Paulsrud, the back row. Larson sets at Erickson at the net. Diving is Steen. Jones, Sip in the middle. Off of a block by Erickson. Jones back to Sip. Off a touch. Paulsrud. Now a swing by Erickson is good. Erickson's got the great timing. She sends it right where it needs to be. Larson with the assist. Side out Knights. 23-13, and it'll be Trinity Erickson. Serving left to right. Serve is out. 24-13. Cougars have set point here in set number 2. The Knights took the first set, won 27-25. Cougars trying to tie it up here in the second. Serve by Steen. And Maddie Steen with an ace serve from Mustang Seeds, and that's how the second set will end. 25-13 on an ace. The Cougars take the second set from Climax Fisher, 25-13. The Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard and our in-between set update is brought to you by the Lynn Fours Agency in Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, and now in Ada. Lynn Fours, your insurance source. Well, the Cougars had a couple of big runs, but the big serve run in the middle, taking it from a 2-point match to a 2-point set to a 19-10 lead. That's the difference maker. The serves were rolling for the Cougars a little bit stronger in the second set. They were able to put together the big streak, and they roll They'll find themselves into the match. It's tied at 1 apiece now after the Cougar 25-13 victory over Climax Fisher in set number 2. Match is tied at 1 apiece. Set 3 is coming up next on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com between the Cougars and the Climax Fisher Knights.
Subway Ada, eat fresh. If you need lunch or dinner for a meeting or a get-together on short notice, Subway... They're a great meal quickly. They have party platters, cookies, chips, soups, and beverage options. They have box lunches as well that they can put together for your group. Subway Ada builds it the way you want it with fresh bread and fresh veggies. Think of Subway Ada when you need catering for any occasion, large or small. Subway Ada, the home of fresh. 784-SUBS or 784-7827. Subway Ada, eat fresh.
Glasses say so much about your personality and personal style. At Valley Vision Clinic, they are happy to work with you in selecting frames that complement your features and vision needs as well as fit your budget. If you're not sure that glasses are for you, ask the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada about contact lenses. There are many advantages to consider when determining if contact lenses are right for you, and the knowledgeable staff at Valley Vision can answer any questions you may have. For all your eye care needs, call Dr. Dave Solseng and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091.
Well, the match is tied up at 1 apiece as Ada-Borup-West and Climax Fisher going into set number 3 now on KRJB 106.5 FM and YourLiveEvent.com. Set number 3, and the match is tied at 1 apiece. Cougars and the Knights, and our guy Nick Roper, he wins the split the pot 50-50 tonight. What a deal. He not only gets to work side by side with me for the evening, which that in itself is worth something, but then wins the big 50-50 win. Big night for Nick. Climax Fisher will serve to start this third set on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. And Trinity Erickson at the net puts up a nice block to start, and the Knights have a quick 1-0 lead over Ada-Borup-West. Ava Larson to serve it again. Serves coming at you. Dug up by Markison. Jones and over by Engel. Paulsrud sends it. Can't be played off the net. Cougars will get it back. 1-1. We're all knotted up. And here's Morgan Engel serving for Ada-Borup-West. Engel will serve right to left. Engel, an error into the net. Knights lead it 2-1. Knights took the first set 27-25. Cougars the second one, 25-13. Reitmeyer will serve it left to right for Climax Fisher. Serve is across, dug up by Dahl and over by Sip. Knights passing, and we'll get a double hit. Double hit call on Autumn Rarick in the front row. 2-2. We're knotted up between the Knights and the Cougars, and Prodzinski will go to serve. Sarah Prodzinski will send it from right to left here. Dug up by Paulsrud. An attack being played. Jones over to Sip. Paulsrud over by Reitmeyer. Steen, Jones, left side, an attack by Sip. Kill good. Jones, Sip. Cougars lead it 3-2 in set 3. Prodzinski will serve it right to left. Received by the Knights and at the net. Cougars watch it go into the net. 4-2. Prodzinski serving again for Ada-Borup-West. Dug up back row by Paulsrud. Played in the middle and over by Trinity Erickson. Now Prodzinski, Jones, left side attack from Sip. Kill good. She waited on it. She accepts it. 10 kills for Sip. Jones the assist 5-2 Cougars. Prodzinski to serve it again. Final regular season match for Ada-Borup-West. Knights will play again on Thursday. Here's the attack by Kurz, dug up by Steen. Now Jones sends it left side, an attack by Sip. Over by the Knights now and dug up. Jones, and a big swing by Sip for the kill. 6-2 Cougars. And Prodzinski will serve. Prodzinski putting together a serve streak here for Ada-Borup-West. Coming at you, dug up, back row by the Knights, played high. Reitmeyer, no, it's going to be Erickson sending it over. Steen, Jones to Sip, she'll punch it across this time. Paulsrud digs it back row. In the middle, Erickson finds a spot. The pass came from Ava Larson. And Erickson, her 8th kill tonight. 6-3 on the side out. Excuse me. Trinity Erickson will go to serve. Jones passing, Sip, big swing, kill good. Jones, Sip, kill. Cougars lead it 7-3. Ada-Borup-West siding out in case of Jones will serve it. See Markuson check out as Dylan Miller in front row. Serve coming for Keza Jones, dug up by the Knights. Now a left side attack. Hallie Reitmeyer off of Steen. A big swing. Mid-range kill attempt for Hallie Meyer goes down good. Larson the assist, 7-4. Cougars, Knights will serve. Serving substitution, Sophia Nesvig will send it. Nesvig from left to right. Serve is across. Picked up, set high. Left side Sip from Jones again. Jones, Sip, bang, bang, boom. Jones, I should say Sip checks out. Morgan Engel in front row. Maddie Steen will go to serve. Cougars leading it 8-4. And will be an ace serve. That ace serve is being brought to you by Agramax. Agramax 8 serve, 218-891-2211. Maddie Steen serving again. The Knights will return it. Paulsrud sends it over. Prodzinski in the middle. Jones, left side, Engel with the attack, dug up. Reitmeyer will send it over deep. It's going to be Miller. Steen, left side, Engel with the attack, Reitmeyer. And then at the net, Cambry Soheim couldn't send it over. Cougars take it 9-4. Maddie Steen will serve it again. 10-4, Cougars. Received by the Knights in the back row. Larson, Reitmeyer over. It's going to be Prodzinski, Steen, and then a big swing by Morgan Engel. Jones to Engel. 11-4 Cougars. Timeout on the floor, Knights. We'll take the timeout as well. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. It is Ada-Borup-West 11, Climax Fisher 4. Volleyball action on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
This is Bruce Visser from Visser Grading. Visser Grading is proud to be blading and grading the roads in Strand and McDonaldsville townships. We at Visser Grading would like to wish the best of luck to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Thanks for allowing us to serve you, and we hope to for many years to come. Good luck to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars from myself and everyone at Visser Grading, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Cougars 11, Knights 4. Set 3, we're all tied up at 1 apiece. As time to focus. Dr. Dave Solsing, Valley Vision Clinic at Ada, Valley Square Building, 784-4091. Daily contact lenses. Good opportunity for you. I've done those myself from Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Get an appointment today and get your eyes examined. Get focused. Just like the Knights did out of that timeout. Ava Larson, again with mixing it up at the net, caught the Cougars napping. 11-5. And Climax Fisher will send Sarah Thorson back to serve. One of these sensational sophomores for the Knights will serve it away. Dug up by Morgan Engel. Then it'll be Dylan Miller. Engel's return is too strong. 11-6. Cougars leading the Knights. Knights Thorson will serve it again. Right-handed serve is dug up by Adrina Eggen. Engel went after it under the net, 11-7. The Knights have found ways to utilize momentum tonight. They'll try to do it here as it's going to be Steen, Jones, now Miller with a left-handed swing, too strong. 11-8. Thorson will serve it again. Knights within 3 here in set 3. The match is tied at 1 apiece. Serve is across. It's picked up Engel. Jones back to Engel. Right-handed swing off the rafters from Paulsrud. Played, then at the net, Ava Larson. Quick twitch at the net sends it down. 11-9. Knights within 2. Thorson will serve it again. Too strong and it's out. Prodzinski watched it go out of bounds. 12-9 Cougars. Eggen checks out. Dahl will be in. Kayliana Dahl will serve it right to left. Dahl sends it into the net. 12-10 Cougars. Ella Paulsrud will send it left to right here. Strong serve, dug up by Steen. Now Jones passing. Prodzinski in the middle off a touch by Erickson. Kill is good. 13-10 Cougars. 4 kills for Prodzinski. Jones with an assist. 13-10, and now Markison will serve it. Izzy Markison, right-hand swing. Paulsrud at the net. Down with a quick at the net is Engel, but the Knights keep it alive, and Reitmeyer sends it across. Jones, here's an attack. Kill attempt there by Engel. Kept alive, played across by the Knights and Larson. Jones, Prodzinski, backside kill. Her 5th of the night. Assist to Jones, 14-10, Ada-Borup-West. Markison serves, and she'll swing it again from right to left here. Izzy's serve, dug up by Paulsrud. Larson sends it over, free ball. Jones, Prodzinski, tip. Played over, Reitmeyer. Larson, Erickson, blocked by Prodzinski, then over by Reitmeyer. Here's Markison. Jones, left side attack by Engel, out. Knights will get it back. 14-11. Prodzinski did have a block in there before the Cougar hitting error. Watching and seeing that it will be Ava Larson serving. 14-11 Cougars, Knights to serve. Dug up at the net, Jones. Engel mishit. Kind of got the dead ball feel on that one. 14-12 Cougars. Ava Larson and the Knights will serve it again. Serve is across, low serve. Steen, Jones quick in the middle. Good. It's her 3rd kill tonight, 15-12. And Morgan Engel on the rotation will serve. 15 serve points for Morgan tonight. Sip back in, Steen out. Engel mishit that one in the net. 15-13, and now Steen back in. Kurz back in front row for the Knights, and serving for Climax Fisher will be Hallie Reitmeyer. Sip off a touch, ace serve. That's an Agramax. Ace serve for the Climax Fisher Knights. 15-14, Ada-Borup-West by 1, and an ace serve for Reitmeyer. Serve is dug up by Sip, and a block by Trinity Erickson to tie it up. Trinity Erickson, the old block kill. Reitmeyer to serve it, tied at 15, Knights and Cougars. Received by Sip, Jones back to Sip, Sip over the block, kill, good. Jones, Sip, 16-15 Cougars. And back and forth we go. Prodzinski to serve, right to left for the Cougars. Received by the Knights, Paulsrud. Reitmeyer, dug up here by Jones, or by Steen, then the Jones, then Sip. Paulsrud digs. At the net, Larson quick there in the middle. Steen, Jones, Sip. Blocked by Erickson. Diving Prodzinski. Sip plays it back, and Markison over in 3. Huge dig by Prodzinski. Now Erickson. Dug up by Steen. Jones, Sip. Back row, Paulsrud keeps it alive. Reitmeyer and over is Rarick. Sip from Jones sends it across. Knights back row. Prodzinski digs it. Jones, Sip, over. Quick dive on that one, dug up by Reitmeyer, and Erickson sends it to the middle. Got it. Trinity Erickson. The Cougars are struggling in the middle. Knights know it. That was a fun rally. Erickson's serve is dug up by the Cougars. Left side, Sip with a big swing. It's off of a touch at the net. Kept alive by Steen. Jones plays. Now Sip, off a touch. Kept alive by the Knights. They can't play it. Kaylee Sip. And the Cougars take it back 17-16. Markuson out. Miller in. Kesa Jones will serve right to left. Jones across, dug up by Paulsrud. Larson, Solheim finds a spot in the middle. Cambry Solheim with the kill. Tied at 17 now. And Sophia Nesvig on the serving rotation will serve it left to right. She checks in and sends it over. Steen, Jones. Here's Sip, blocked. They're going to say 4 hits on the side of the Cougars, not a block, just a hitting error. And the Knights have the lead, 18-17 in set 3. Nesvig to serve it again. It's across. Picked up by Paulsrud. Then Jones, they're going to say net violation on Jones. Kesa Jones. 19-17, Climax Fisher with the lead and a timeout, Ada-Borup-West. Timeout, Cougars. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Climax Fisher leads 19-17 in the set 3. We're tied at 1 apiece in the match on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
The Knights lead the Ada-Borup-West Cougars 19-17 out of the timeout from Nick Prothero and Pioneer Seed. Climax Fisher 19, Ada-Borup-West 17. It is set 3, and the match is tied at 1 apiece. Cougars out of their timeout will come out. Sophia Nesvig will continue to serve for Climax Fisher. We've had 5 ties now in set 3. Cougars Sip will send it across. Nesvig digs. Larson now to Reitmeyer in the back row, sends it over short. It'll be Jones, left side, Sip, big swing, kill, good. In case of Jones, Kaylee Sip, 16 kills for Sip, 19-18. Climax Fisher leads Ada-Borup-West, and serving will be Maddie Steen. 15 serve points for Steen. Dug up back row by Nesvig. Larson now Reitmeyer, mid-range kill attempt, off a touch, you betcha. Reitmeyer. Hallie Reitmeyer with the kill. And it was Larson with the assist. 20-18 Knights. Climax Fisher will send a serve, and it'll be Thorson serving. Over, dug up by Prodzinski. Jones to a big swing by Morgan Engel with the kill. Jones Engel. 20-19, Climax Fisher. Kayliana Dahl will serve it for Ada-Borup-West. Down 1 here in set 3. Dahl to serve it. Right-handed swing. Dug up back row. Nesvig now an attack by Reitmeyer. Oof, into the net. 20-20, we're tied up. 6 tie of set 3. Winner of this set takes the commanding lead into set 4. Serve is across. Nesvig at the net. It'll be Engel to Jones, back to Engel. Morgan sends it back row. Out. 21-20. Climax Fisher with the lead, and serving Biella Paulsrud. Paulsrud set to serve it left to right. Good one. Line drive, Engel. Steen back to Engel, tipping. Nesvig. Larson. Erickson. Blocked by Prodzinski at the net. Prodzinski, Jones. Miller, the lefty, sends it down, dug up, can't be played off the net. Point Cougars. 21-21. 7th tie. Ada-Borup-West leads Climax Fisher, and in to serve Izzy Markison. She checks in for Dylan Miller. Quick substitution. Markison, strong serve, it is out. 22-21, Knights lead. Knights trying to put away the third set now. You see Rarick check back in, Nesvig out. Serving Ava Larson. Larson serves. Dug up by Markison. Played by Prodzinski, over by Engel. Off the net, Cougars, I should say Knights couldn't play it. 22 all. And it's tie for 8th time here in the third set. Engel will serve. 16 serve points for Morgan Engel. She'll send it right to left. Low ace serve for Morgan Engel. 23-22. Cougars regain the lead. And going to get a substitution. As we'll see Thorson out and Kurz in for the Knights. Kurz in the back row. 23-22, Cougars with the lead, set 3. Match tied at 1 apiece. Serves up, received by Paulsrud, setting Larson to Erickson and over. Engel, Jones, Sip with an attack. Back row, Paulsrud to Larson, to Erickson. Blocked by Prodzinski. Erickson again, back row, and it is... Oof. The sand in. On the line. On the line. So Erickson's going to get credit. You bet she will. Trinity Erickson. It's just so close. And it's tough to read that back line. I feel for the line judge back there. It's a tough decision. Shouldn't be, but it is. Tied at 23. Cougars, Prodzinski goes into the net. Knights have a set point, 24-23. Will we see extra points, or will the Knights take the lead in the match? As Hallie Reitmeyer will serve it again. Serve is off the net, played by Sip. Cougars can't play it. 25-23, Climax Fisher. They take Ada-Borup-West in set 3. They lead the match 2-1. On KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com, 25-23. Knights take set number 3 from the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Cougars led throughout the bulk majority, but the Knights would battle. We'd have a tied 15, and we would have 9 ties from 15 all to the final 25-23. The Knights outlast the Cougars and take it in set 3. So, set 4 is coming up. Our in-between set update has been brought to you by the Linfors Agency. Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, and Ada. Linfors, your insurance source. Get a quote today, and of course, quotes are free from the Linfors Agency. Set 4 is upcoming. The Knights lead the Cougars 2-1 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
West Main Pizza, 784-3700. Specialty Pizza, calzones, signature pizza, famous cheese squares, breads, salads, wraps, 8-inch subs, paninis, pasta, traditional chicken, chicken wings, nachos, tacos, specialty treats, appetizers, sweet treats too. Dine in, carry out, curbside. West Main Pizza, 784-3700. More than just pizza.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org. The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Set number 4, Climax Fisher, leading Ada-Borup-West 2-1. We get ready for set 4 now on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Kevin Kochman with the broadcast. Nick Roper, a junior here at Climax Shelley High School, running the show for YourLiveEvent.com, and Kaylin back in the studios of KRJB. Could the Knights wrap it up tonight and win a big one? Will the Cougars force a set 5? We're coming up with set 4 underway. Big swing by Kaylee Sipp, dug up in the back row off a touch by the Knights. Trinity Erickson sends it off a touch. Dahl digs it. Jones, Sipp. Paulsrud digs it up, but Cougars will be the benefactors of a Knight error. Knights go into the net, and Morgan Engel will serve. Climax Fisher leading the match 2-1 here tonight over Ada-Borup-West. It's played, swung across by the Knights, now sent over by Prodzinski. Trinity Erickson diving, played by the Cougars and over. Knights left side with an attack. It's picked up back row by Dahl. Jones, and over by Sipp, kill good. Kesa Jones to Kaylee Sipp. Morgan Engel with the serve point. 2-0 Cougars in set number 4. Engel sends it over. Picked up back row by Paulsrud. Quick by the Knights, then Jones sends it over. Reitmeyer, Larson, Erickson tipping. Jones, Prodzinski, and Sipp kill good. Prodzinski to Sipp. 3-0 Cougars. Engel with another serve coming up. Paulsrud, Larson, Reitmeyer in 3. Dahl, Jones, Prodzinski kill. Jones to Prodzinski. 4-0 Cougars in set number 4. Knights took the first set 27-25. Cougars the second set 25-13. Knights the third set 25-23. Engel serving again for the Cougars, leading 4-0 in set 4. Trying to send it to 5. Paulsrud, dug up by Dahl off the rafters. Jones plays it nicely, then over by Markuson in 3. Rarick, Larson, Paulsrud over in 3. Off the ceiling, Engel, Markuson, over by Sipp. And we get it to, actually it ends up rolling off the tape and hitting the antenna. 4-1. Cougars leading the Knights. Knights get it back and they'll serve. Knights get it and they'll serve. First time they are at the control here in set 4. Larson serves. Markuson receives. Jones, Sipp, off a touch. Off a Reitmeyer. Knights can't get it over. It's 4 hits. 5-1 Cougars. Dahl out. Egan in front row. Sarah Prodzinski will serve it right to left here. A good one. Off of Paulsrud. Can't be played. A serve. Timeout Knights. 6-1. Prodzinski with a Mustang Seed ace serve. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Cougars 6, Knights 1, set 4. Knights lead the match 2-1 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
6-1. Cougars leading the Knights in the 4th set here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Knights lead the match 2-1 as we see here on Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Sarah Prodzinski to serve for the Cougars with a lead here in set 4, trying to make it go 5. Knights want to finish it. See what happens. Trinity Erickson sends it across. Now Jones, Markuson, Sipp tipping this one over. Knights in position. Now there will be a lift call. Nope, double hit. Double hit on the Knights, excuse me. The error gives the Cougars a 7-1 advantage. Prodzinski will serve it again right to left. Here it comes. Picked up by Thorson. Larson, Erickson across. Now Steen, Markison, Sip, blocked by Erickson at the net. She does it again, and she sends it across. Trinity Erickson. But Erickson got over the top of the net. I think, or not. Kurz and Rarick entering. That was point to the Knights. Okay. Had to wait for the official call there. Chair judge, I don't think, called it right. Doesn't matter. Knights then error into the net, and it's 8-2. Markison out, Miller in, and Jones will go to serve for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, leading 8-2 here in set number 4. I thought I saw the chair judge say it was a over the net violation on the Knights, but that was not the case. Anyway, Dylan Miller puts up a block. Point Cougars. They lead it now 9-2 as Keza Jones will go back and serve it again. 15 serve points for Jones. Cougars leading in set 4. Let serve off the net, at the net. Sip returns it off the pass for send by the Knights. Prodzinski, Jones, here's Sip with a swing off a touch, kill good. Jones to Sip, 10-2. In case of Jones will go to serve it once more for the Cougars. Here in set 4, out with an 8-point lead. Trying to force a fifth tonight. Knights trying to finish it on a home court. Erickson sends it into the net. And Jones will step back to serve. 11-2 Cougars. It's going to be Kurz. Larson over by Erickson with a tip kill. Larson to Erickson. 11-3. Cougars leading the Knights, and Knights, Trinity Erickson will go back to serve. Trinity will send it left to right. Jump serve. Back row, I should say middle. Miller receives it. Jones, Sip, big swing, down. Or is it out? They say it was out. 11-4. Cougars leading, Knights serving. Trinity Erickson will go back and do it again. Jump serve. It is out. 12-4 Cougars. Sip checks out. And Steen will be serving for Ada-Borup-West. Maddie Steen sends it. Received by the Knights at the net. It'll be Egan playing that one over the Knights. Quick tipping battle. Solheim sends it over. Steen, Jones, and Miller, the lefty. Hill, it's the Hill going. It's her second of the night. Jones, 13-4 Cougars. Maddie Steen to serve. Right-handed swing. Returned by the Knights. Jones to Miller, tipping over, good. Jones to Miller is becoming a connection now, 14-4. And it'll be Steen serving. It's a cross, played by the Knights. Picked up back row. Setting high is Jones. Here's Engel. Kill attempt is good. It bounced off a couple of Knights. So Engel from Jones that time. And Steen with the service point. 15-4. Now it's a shot across by Kurz that time for the Knights. Cougars return by Engel is strong, or by Miller is strong. 15-5. 15-5. The Cougars lead it. Set 4, trying to force a fifth set tonight. The Knights, they'd like to go on a run and wrap it up in 4. We'll see what happens as Sophia Nesvig will serve. Right-handed serve. Dug up by Steen. Jones. Engel. Dug up. Back row by Paulsrud and across by Solheim. Over by Prodzinski in 3. The Knights. Ambry Solheim across. Now an attack by Adrina Egan. Dug up there by Larson. Played across by Solheim, but out. 16-5 Cougars. Eliana Dahl will serve it right to left. Dahl serving for the Cougars, leading by 11 in the fourth set, trying to send it to a fifth. Received. Sent over by Kurz, kill good. And that's Larson to Kurz that time. Mariah Kurz, her fourth kill. 16-6. And Sarah Thorson in on the substitution to serve. She will serve it left to right. Good serve here, received by Dahl. Jones, Engel sends it across. Returned by the Knights, but it goes into the net. Off of Thorson. 17-6 Cougars. Izzy Markison will serve right to left. 17-6 Cougars here in set 4, trying to extend it to set 5. Throwing it to set 5 is the goal for the Cougars now. Knights trying to put up a return here, and Hallie Reitmeyer sends one down with a kill. Ava Larson with her 14th assist. 17-7. Cougars leading, and Ella Paulsrud goes back to serve. She'll send it left to right here. Paulsrud swings. Received by Dahl. Jones, Engel, kill good. Kesa Jones, Morgan Engel. 18-7 on the side out, Cougars, and Morgan Engel will go and serve. Ada-Borup-West will serve right to left here. Engel serve is across. It's picked up by the Knights. Back row. Sent over by Paulsrud off of Markison. Dahl couldn't collect it. 18-8. And we go, what I like to say is a little back and forth. Ava Larson will serve it left to right. Serves up. Larson received by Markison. Sip is blocked. And Rarick, Autumn Rarick, throws up a big block. 18-9. Cougars leading the Knights. Knights trying to build some momentum here. Served by Larson. Sip, Jones tipping over, dug up by Erickson. Left side an attack by Reitmeyer and across. Dahl, left side, Sip, kill good. From Jones to Sip. Kaylee Sip, 20 kills now tonight, 19-9 Cougars. And Sarah Prodzinski will step back to serve for Ada-Borup-West, and she will look to serve right to left here. Serve is an ace serve. Prodzinski with an ace serve. Ace serve here, brought to you by Agramax. It's an Agramax ace serve on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. It was sent over by Prodzinski. Cougars need to return, and they do. Scherfenberg sends it over, but it's out on a free ball. So it goes out 20-10, and the Knights will have it, and it'll be Reitmeyer serving. 12 serve points for Hallie Reitmeyer. She'll send it over. Scherfenberg, Jones, quick, dug up by Larson. Erickson, Paulsrud over. Steen, Jones, Sip, left side. She'll attack it. Paulsrud at the net, sent high, and over is Trinity Erickson. Jones, Sip, big swing, kill good. Kaylee Sip from Kesa Jones. Just putting everybody's name together. Why not? 21-10. Jones will serve. Brandon and Debbie look over at me like, hey, we didn't have another one. Come on now. At least not on varsity. Jones sent over. That by Scherfenberg, and the Knights weren't able to get it over in 3. Mid-range kill attempt into the net. 22-10. Cougars in control of set 4. In all likelihood, we're going to go to 5th set here tonight. Jones. Paulsrud. Over by Erickson, kill good. Trinity Erickson. Trinity Erickson with her 14th kill. Larson with the assist. 22-11. And Trinity Erickson will go back to serve for the Knights. She'll send it. It's Prodzinski, Jones, and Scherfenberg roll shot, kill good. The net was kind to Brooke Scherfenberg. 23-11 Cougars. And back serving will be Maddie Steen. Steen a chance. 23-11. It's across. It's picked up. Setting left side, an attack by Kurz, Mariah Kurz, played by the Cougars and over by Engel. Now Mariah Kurz, mid-range shot, dug up Prodzinski. Jones setting, and it's going to be Scherfenberg off a touch. Kill good. Brooke Scherfenberg. Big-time moment. 24-11 Cougars. 1 point away from sending it to a fifth set here in Climax. For whatever reason, I wanted to say Shelley, but that's not accurate. Maddie Steen serve. Knights, Kurz, and over by Solheim. Prodzinski, Jones, Scherfenberg, dug up by the Knights, kept alive. Here's an attack, over, dug up by Prodzinski, but out. The attack by Kurz goes for a kill. Her fifth. Larson the assist, 24-12. A side out sends us to a fifth set. Sophia Nesvig and the Knights could run the table. It'd be a very Kirk Cousins-like comeback. We'll see what happens. Set high. Jones swung over by Engel. Now Engel, one-timer, and back to Solheim. This one hits the antenna. Side out, Cougars take it. 25-12. Ada-Borup-West defeats Climax Fisher in the fourth set. They never trailed. As our in-between set update is brought to you by the Linfors Agency. Ada, Manoman, Kluberg, Bagley, and Foston. Linfors, your insured source, and we'll go to a fifth set as the Cougars were getting the hits going, but they served really well, and they never trailed, and they were determined to send it to a fifth. Meanwhile, Climax Fisher now has a chance here, of course, with Ada-Borup-West in a winner-take-all, best of 15, set number 5. We'll come back to to Climax, I should say, with the fifth set between Ada-Borup-West and Climax Fisher, as we're all knotted up at 2 sets apiece on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carl Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
It's do or die at set 5 here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Volleyball. Climax Fisher and Ada-Borup-West. And in set 5, it'll be Climax Fisher serving to begin the set. First of 15. The Knights could make it a special, sweet senior night as it's served across by Ava Larson. Cougars trying to wrap up the conference with a win tonight. And Morgan Engel opens up set 5 with a kill. Engel, kill number 13 tonight. Jones with the assist. And Engel will serve. Serves across. Knights will return. The attack is Reitmeyer, too strong. 2-0 Cougars. Engel will serve it again. Amped up excitement. Why not? A little volleyball action. Nick Roper wins the 50-50, and here we go. Going to set 5. Here's Reitmeyer sending it over. Markison, Jones, left side. Here's Sip with a big swing. Kill good. 3-0 Cougars. Sip, 22 kills tonight. Morgan Engel, 25 serve points tonight. She'll send it here. Good one. Back row, dug up. Played by Paulsrud, over by Trinity Erickson. Jones to Prodzinski. Bam! Timeout Knights. 4-0. Cougars off to a hot start in set 5, leading Climax Fisher on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com and the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page.
Cougars off to a 4-0 lead over the Knights. Our timeouts from Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed. Set 5. Cougars, Knights all knotted up here at Climax Shelley High School. Fans cheering as Morgan Engel will serve. Dug up by the Knights in the back row at the net. Can't be played over. 5-0 Cougars off to the start that they wanted earlier in the night. They're up for it now. Engel will serve it again. Engel serve across, picked up by Paulsrud. Now Larson sets. Here's Trinity Erickson tipping. Jones, Sip, and Prodzinski sends it in the middle. Larson setting high is Mia Marshall. Dug up, played, and Jones and the Cougars return it. Here's Reitmeyer, dug up by Markison. Jones, Sip, sends it back row, too strong. 5-1. Knights will get it back. Climax Fisher will serve. Hallie Reitmeyer will do the serving. They get a chance to now have the offensive attack. Mariah Kurz in the front row. Serve is across, played quick here by Jones and over. A swing by Kurz, dug up by Jones. Now Markison, left side to Sip. She'll pop it down. Send it for a kill. Sip from Jones. 6-1 Cougars. Prodzinski will go to serve. Dahl checks out as Prodzinski's serve is an ace serve. Mustang seed planting your future. Ace serve from Prodzinski, and Ada-Borup-West takes a 7-1 lead in the 5th set. First to 15, remember, in set 5. Prodzinski. Low serve, dug up, and it's out. So it's another ace serve. This one from Agramax. A timeout. Timeout. As Ada-Borup-West leading Climax Fisher 8-1, set number 5 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information at how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
8-1. Cougars leading the night, set 5 here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent broadcast booth. Ada and Ulen locations, Laura Tweeten Thrivent, your Thrivent representative. Out of our timeout from Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed. Here's Steen. Jones, Sip. Off a touch, it's out. Kill good. Kaylee Sip from Kesa Jones. It's 9-1. Ada-Borup-West leading Climax Fisher in set 5 in control. Prodzinski, Paulsrud, and over by Reitmeyer. Here's Steen, here's Jones. Here's Sip, too strong. 9-2. Cougars leading the Knights. Knights are going to need some of their magic. Some of the magic they brought out in sets 1 and 3. Specifically set 3. Trinity Erickson will serve. Over by Jones. Knights will attack. Left side, Mariah Kurz. She'll send it back corner. It's in. Nice job there by Mariah Kurz. Larson the assist. 9-3 Cougars. And serving, Trinity Erickson. Let serve, dug up. Jones, Sip off a touch. It's a kill again by Kaylee Sip. 25 kills for Sip, 10-3 Cougars. Kaysa Jones serving. Paulsrud. Larson back to Paulsrud and over in 3. Steen, Jones, left side, Sip. Big swing, dug up by Reitmeyer off the backboard. Miss, it can't be played. 11-3 Cougars. Jones serving. 11-3 Cougars. Paulsrud, short, dug up by Miller. Now Jones sets left side to Sip. Hammer! Sip with a big-time smash. 12-3. I think the Knights are out of timeouts. If I'm not mistaken, so the Cougars can ride it out if they can keep it rolling with the flow of Jones. It's across. It's played Paulsrud. Set Larson now in the middle. Solheim. Cambridge Solheim into the net. 13-3 Cougars. And unfortunate with the Knights from the standpoint that you get to this stage and then it's just kind of all of it fell off here all of a sudden. The wheel came off, right? For the Cougars, they needed to withstand, and they've done that thus far. It ain't over till it's over, though. Cougars sending it left side to Sip. Kill good. Off the net, off the tape, kill good. Sip another one. Jones another one. And it's set and match point for the Cougars. Kaysa Jones and the Cougars to wrap it up in 5. It's going to be Paulsrud. A serve to wrap things up. Kaysa Jones and the Ada-Borup-West Cougars rally back and win it. They take the 5th set, 15-3 over the Climax Fisher Knights, wrapping up the regular season with the Pine Prairie Conference Championship in hand. The Cougars win 25-27, 25-13, 23-25, 25-12, and 15-3. It's all here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Stick around. The post-game report is coming your way next.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Welcome to the Ada-Borup-West School. This educational campus is filled with energy and a culture of striving for excellence with academics, fine arts, and athletics. With current enrollment over 700 students who are busy learning and participating in school activities, the administration and staff of Ada-Borup-West School welcomes parents and community members to also participate with support to all students. Learn more of the current success and events at the school website ada.k12.mn.us.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Egg Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Egg Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Egg Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it, and always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
And welcome back here to the Climax Shelley High School Gymnasium, home of the Climax Fisher Knights, as Ada-Borup-West finds a way to defeat Climax Fisher tonight, 3-2. Wrapping up the regular season, Cougars 21 wins and 6 losses, while the Knights have one more match to go. They're 7-13. Our post-game report is brought to you by our friends at Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Time for the game summary from the Benedictine Care Community Mission Court, campus of the Benedictine Living Community of Ada. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars, Climax Fisher Knights had a battle tonight. There was a lot of errors, a lot of ups and downs, ebbs and flows. Hard-fought match, some really good rallies tonight. In the first set, Cougars had a good run. Led it pretty much handily early. Then the Knights came back after trailing 20-11. They fought it back, tied it at 22. There were 5 ties in the end, and the Knights would win it 27-25. In the second set, Cougars came out, led it 9-3, and would roll it 25-13. Third set, after a couple of early ties, Cougars led it 11-4, but the Knights would battle back. There were 9 ties in set 3. Knights would take it 25-23. Fourth set, Cougars led 11-2 and would roll 25-12. That led into set 5, where the Cougars got off to a hot start, and in 15 points in set 5, they take a 9-1 lead. They win it 15-3 and win the match, wrap up the regular season with a 21-6 record, and wrap up the Pine Prairie Conference with a victory as well. Game summary here from the Benedictine Care Community Mission Court, campus of the Benedictine Living Community of Ada. In our Home Crown Realty postgame report, let's talk our postgame show coaches' comments from Barrick Family Farm. Learn more about career opportunities at barrickfamilyfarm.com and like them on Facebook as well. And Jim Lee, head coach of Ada-Borup-West, joining us following the match, and it was a roller coaster. It was everything tonight. Kids had to earn it. They found a way to do so in the end, and they relied on some of the reliables, but it was anything but pretty tonight, huh?
They didn't make it easy, did they?
No.
They made it as tough as possible. And I mean, our offense was clicking at times, and other times it wasn't. I think that our service receive looked a lot better the last 3 sets, which was good to see. The first 2 sets, it was not good at all there. And then if you look at some other things, it's just when tips fall or something like that, we were out of a position a lot there tonight. But we really had big leads. And then, Fisher Climax just battled back, and they just kept battling tonight.
You got to give them credit, the Knights, from that standpoint, because they, it's just one of those things, and you kind of thought maybe too before the game, senior night, those other things sometimes play into factor, but the Knights are far from a bad volleyball team tonight. They just showed that roller coaster ride that they oftentimes roll.
Yeah, and a lot of times, like when we get those big leads, a lot of teams go ahead and fold. It's like, oh geez, let's go start the next set, or let's just get off the court, something like that. Climax Fisher didn't do that. They kept battling back, and I mean, it was good to see their testament, Climax Fisher, because I think they can definitely use that in the playoffs, and it's good for us to go ahead and see that there too, because I think we can use this to our advantage in the playoffs then too.
Absolutely. Okay, so going 5. This is obviously it's a playoff. It's treated like a playoff game, whatever you want to say, right? But the kids, this is good for the stamina, good for some of that building here too.
Yeah, and once again, it's like we saw some injuries, some sickness and stuff like that. We're definitely battling here over the last month. So, I mean, we want the playoffs. I'm hoping, expecting us to be healthy back at full strength. But you never know. Things kind of happen with the squad last year and this year. So we don't want things to go ahead and happen this year. But we'll see if that actually happens or not. I mean, we want to stay as healthy as possible. And he said it's a good battle here tonight.
So in the match, Casey Jones surpasses her 1,000th career kill.
Yep.
She had another whale of a night. She was very active. And also, like you said, kind of coming in a little under the weather, she played pretty strong tonight.
Yeah, she did. And once again, that we need that senior leadership that she provided here tonight, because if we don't have that, it makes it a lot tougher for the girls to go ahead and get in sync, whether it's before the match, in the match, or after the match. So we really appreciate her leadership. Congratulations on 1,000 assists. I'd love to say she's going to get 1,000 more, but I don't think that's going to happen, her being a senior. But I mean, and she can't do that without the hitters she's had the last couple of years here, too. I mean, you definitely need the hitters going to put the balls down, because if you don't, you can be as good a setter as you want, but if you can't put the ball down, you're not going to get up there. So congratulations to Keza, and it's a testament to all the hitters that she had in the last couple of years.
Huge deal, and hopefully we'll get a chance to catch up with Keza here before the night is over as well. For the kids, a conference championship also is solidified tonight. That means a lot considering the type of competition you see every night in the Pine Prairie.
Well, here's the problem. Nobody expected us to do anything in the conference this year or in the section. If you look at that book that you guys put together, and I want to say thank you for that. We really do appreciate that. Nobody expected anything from us. And we were not good this summer. we were not good last year, but we're a lot better this year. And it's a testament to the kids battling, listening, progressing, changing some things, some techniques, and it really shows here throughout the season this year.
You told me in August, you said, hey, I think we're going to surprise a few people, and that was a little tongue-in-cheek. You were not wrong.
No, and I don't think I said a few people. I think I
you
said
a lot
everybody.
Of people.
I said a lot of people. And you know, over the years, I won't lie to you. I'll tell you the truth. I can definitely be wrong, but I'm never going to lie to you and stuff. And I think you can see what you see on the court here. It's like, interesting. Remember, we're not at full strength yet. We'll wait till that happens.
Lauren Thompson, seeing her was last night, Monday night against Hawley. She was on the bench, came in and sat on the bench. Tonight, wore the jersey, sat on the bench. You could tell she's ready, at least mentally. I don't know if you're ready for her yet, Coach, but when she gets back to be on the court, you hope she can be back to what she was before.
She said she's been ready for a week. I'm saying,
sure.
okay, let's just wait. We got to make sure, because with the brain, if you monkey with it, you're going to be out for another 9 months or something like that. We don't even monkey with that. So shoulders, knees, and brains, you don't monkey with. You make sure you take longer than it's needed to make sure it comes back safe and sound, and then let's go 100% the rest of the way.
And your season wraps up on a Tuesday, and you're going to have over a week before your next action, right?
That's what we want. We need practice. We need development. You can see tonight we're out of position. There's some things we're not doing well. We can go improve on those, watch some video. I think it's going to be a good playoff run for us as long as we get everybody back.
There you go. Well, it's been fun to watch them grow. That was your words at the beginning of the season, and it's still standing here in the middle of October. That's fun to watch your team grow.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you.
Jim, congrats to you and the girls. 21-6 regular season, a Pine Prairie Conference Championship. We'll see where the brackets come out, wherever all the chips fall.
You betcha. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Jim Lee, head coach, Ada-Borup-West Volleyball. The post-game coaches' comments from Barrick Family Farm, part of the Home Crown Realty post-game show here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Cougars win it 3-2, 25-27, 25-13, 23-25, 25-12, and 15-3. We'll take a break, come back with more of the post-game report after this on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agrimax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more. Agrimax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at Agrimax by calling 218-790-6375 or their main office at 891-2211.
Excellent pay and a stable business. Get a sweet life and a great career with American Crystal Sugar Company. From mechanics to welders to electricians, we need motivated individuals for highly skilled positions. In addition to great benefits and room to advance your career, our work schedule gives you the personal time for everything that makes your life sweeter. Apply today at crystalsugar.com.
We're back on the Home Crown Realty post-game report on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. The Home Crown Realty post-game report. Let's talk our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge Energy. Line 3 replacement project. The pipeline is moving. We are flowing, and Enbridge wants to say safety was number one in concern. Of course, Enbridge, line3.us for more information as they bring you the post-game Enbridge Energy Player of the Match. And here in our post-game show from Home Crown Realty, let's talk to Kesa Jones from Ada-Borup-West. Victorious tonight, 3-2 over Climax Fisher. It was anything but easy tonight, Kesa. Would you agree with that?
That's for sure. It was definitely a battle. We just over and over, we kind of just lost the ball, and then we lost our energy, which made it even harder to catch up. But we pulled her off.
Both teams played last night. You guys went 4, they went 3. Both teams had to really dig deep here tonight. It was fun. I enjoyed watching it because it wasn't just a pushover or anything. Yeah. Both teams had a lot of pride out there.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
For you and your teammates, what did it take to overcome? Because I thought first set you maybe maybe left something out there, and then after that you came out and said, no, we don't want to leave anything out there, and it was back and forth. What did it take for you guys to overcome tonight?
We had to focus and just get rid of our errors, because a lot of it was just we weren't playing clean volleyball like we can. So we cleaned it up, and then we kind of lost that again. But then the last 2 sets we cleaned it up again.
All right, so to you and your teammates, you end up with a 21-6 regular season record. You surprised a lot of people, I think, with the overall wins and loss record. If you want to look at that, you're the Pioneer Prairie Conference champs. That's pretty exciting. Your thoughts just on the regular season your senior year?
I think it went pretty good. We definitely did surprise a lot of people. Nobody really had us on their conference champs or section anything. Well, not section yet, but
right.
And so doing this, I think it feels good to prove people wrong.
Sure.
So, and I definitely this summer we were not playing the cleanest, but a lot of us are super busy in the summer, so we can't completely use that to judge anything.
Sure. I understand what you're going for. I see what you're trying to get to. Let's talk about your a really cool accomplishment. 1,000 career set assists. You got 45 tonight, to my numbers. They're not official. But your hitters have been putting them down pretty good this year. For you to achieve that individual within the team, what does that mean to you?
I think it's kind of crazy. I've only been setting mercy for 2 years, so it's nice, but also I could have never done it without my hitters. If they didn't put it down, I wouldn't get the assists. So.
And this year, because last year was kind of a wonky season to say the least, this year is where you accumulated the bulk majority of those numbers. You've had some really big nights, and playing in 27 matches. You could accumulate a lot when you're getting big hits. I think of how your season has come together and some of your hitters. I think of watching Kaylee Sipp go from a hitter to a hitter, if you follow. It's been, and that's a benefit to your passing too, right?
Yes, for sure.
Pretty cool. I'm sure it's one of those things you got to kind of set in, but you're not finished, are you? You get a little break, and I think you probably could use a little break.
Yeah.
How you feeling today? You were kind of ill yesterday. Feeling good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, good. All right, good. Coach, you mentioned that. I just want to make sure you're feeling good. All right, good. Well, hey, congrats to you and your teammates on the win and for the fantastic season and on the 1,000 career set assists as well.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Kesa Jones joining us for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Thanks a lot, Kesa. She's the Enbridge Energy player of the match here tonight, again from Enbridge Energy and their Line 3 replacement project. Home Crown Realty postgame report continues. We'll take a break, come back with more after this on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Buying, building, or remodeling a home is a big financial commitment and can be stressful. Hi, this is Kim Peters, personal banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'll keep it simple when it comes to purchasing or remodeling your home. I'll be your local American Federal banker, providing local servicing and support with online and mobile application options. For your next mortgage, visit with me at American Federal Bank, Highway 9 South Ada, or apply at AmericanFederalBank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
John, Wayne, and Marissa at the Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead take this time to wish all farm families and farm workers throughout the area a safe and successful harvest. Keep safety in mind when you're out on and around the tractors and trucks and other machinery in the fields and around the farm this harvest season. Don't cut corners when it comes to safety. It could cost a life. John, Wayne, and Marissa at Ben & Hoagland Agency thank you for your business, and they remind you if you have any questions about crop insurance, call or stop and visit with them. The Ben & Hoagland Agency of Ada and Moorhead.
Fall into savings on oil change and tires this month at Bitker Inc. The savings fall into your pocket with $10 off all Lucas oil change on your vehicles at Bitker Inc. Call to schedule your Lucas oil change and save the $10. Call Bitker Inc. 456-SHOP. That's 456-7467. Fall into more savings with Lucas oil changes at Bitker Inc. Oil change, tire repair, and new tires. Bitker Inc. Located between Ada and Halsted. Call Troy 456-7467.
Home Crown Realty postgame report. Back to talk more of our Barrick Family Farm postgame comments following Ada-Borup-West win over Climax Fisher tonight, 3-2. It was a battle of a match, and we talked with the head coach of Climax Fisher, Brenda Slight, here tonight. And Coach, for your girls, senior night came out, and this was far from easy for anybody here tonight. But for your girls, I know you got to take some pride in this one because they certainly played hard, just like they have all season. They were right there with the Cougars all night long and put them on the brink.
Yeah, I told our girls in the locker room, there's nothing to hang your heads about. We came with a lot of positivity. We played with a lot of heart. And if anything, they should be excited for what we did do tonight, not for what we didn't do. So, I told the girls, I'm like, use this. This is a positive for you. Take this into Thursday and hopefully into next week for the playoffs. But I still, like I said before, I still think we're playing on a high note.
Mm-hmm.
We showed that we can play against, one of the best teams. And we continue to chip away even when we got down in those sets. And we did come back to take 2 of them.
Yeah, you were down in the first set. We're down 13-5, 20-11 before making the comeback. Second set, weren't able to complete a comeback. Third set, again down 15-10, 11-4, and came from behind. The kids showed some moxie. I know all things considered too. I know your competitive nature. Shoot, it's
Yes.
not a win, but the kids have to find those positives tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, in my eyes, it's a win in our books because, we did show a lot of strength. Like I said, I was really hoping that 5th game would have, been in our favor. But those are the things that you learn from, and you look back and you're like, okay, what did we do wrong? What do we need to work on? And it's a good time for that to happen now because next week, if we fix those little kinks that we did wrong and we're playing in that first pigtail game and we come out on top, then we did what we were supposed to do because we learned from this game.
Absolutely, and you still get one more regular season match to go, and you'll get Red Lake Falls, a team that's been riding a bit of an emotional high this year. They've been playing for Coach and playing for Alex, and so from that standpoint, for your girls, one more chance to get things right before playoffs.
Absolutely. The girls are going to come with a lot of energy that night, too. We're going to do a few things for Alex, actually. We're going to do a silent auction. The girls are making baked goods to sell, and then we'll just have like a basket that'll go around for donations. So, I think it's going to be a fun night. We're dedicating it for Alex, so there'll be a lot of yellow being worn.
Okay.
So overall, I think it's just going to be a fun, emotional night for everybody, and hopefully that our girls can feel that emotion as well and fight their way back.
Absolutely. So, and that's Thursday against Red Lake Falls, and that's in Fisher, right?
Yep. So JV will start at 1, and then varsity to follow.
Okay. Earlier day game, but exciting for the opportunity and a fun time slot too to go and have some fun and play some volleyball.
Absolutely. I think the girls are excited for it. It's their last potential home game of the season, and for those seniors, they're going to come out swinging, and I hope that everyone else is on board because I do think this team really does get along very well, and you can see that chemistry on the court and that bonding that's happening on the court. So hopefully that continues on Thursday.
We talked in the preseason about your team and about youth. You have 2 seniors, and your youth has really grown.
They really have. Like coming into this night, we had Hallie with a little experience. We had Trinity with a little experience, and everyone else, they played JV or even C team last year. So, for those girls to come in with the strength that they have shown this year, I feel like we're only going to be looking up from here. Those girls are going to continue to grow. They're going to continue to learn, and they're going to continue to be hungry for more.
Well, certainly appreciate your time, Brendan, for the game tonight, the match. It was really enjoyable. Had a lot of fun. Good luck to you and the girls on Thursday and wrapping up the regular season.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Brenda Slight, head coach, Climax Fisher Volleyball, on our Barrick Family Farm postgame coaches' comments. We'll take a break here on the Home Crown Realty postgame report. Come back to Climax after this.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
For the best selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. With one of the biggest, best selections around and the most competitive prices, it's worth your time to stop and visit the guys and let them put you in a new vehicle. Check out the selection online at christianmotors.com or stop by the lot in Fertile. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors in Fertile.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or Arvilla at 701-343-6273.
Home Crown Realty and Home Crown Realty with the post-game show here tonight as we talk Ada-Borup-West and Climax Fisher. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Ada-Borup-West wins it 3-2 over the Climax Fisher Knights here tonight. Let's talk stars of the game now on the Home Crown Realty post-game report. Insurance Brokers of America, Darren Ramey, Nick Gwynn, Darren Ramey Agency in Ada, and American Federal Bank in Ada with our stars of the game presentation. And for Ada-Borup-West, Keza Jones surpassing 1,000 career set assists. She had 45 tonight, plus 25 serve points. Sarah Prodzinski, Kaylee Sipp, Morgan Engel, stars of the game here tonight for Ada-Borup-West. For the Climax Fisher Knights, Ava Larson, Hallie Reitmeyer, and Trinity Erickson will all be named stars of the match here this evening. From American Federal Bank in Ada and Insurance Brokers, Darren Ramey, Nick Gwynn, Insurance Brokers of America in their Ada office. Cougars win it 3-2 over Climax Fisher to improve to 21-6 on the season, wrapping up the regular season here tonight. Knights now 7-13. One more match to go on Thursday afternoon against Red Lake Falls in Fisher. Those are the stars of the match here this evening. Let's talk Super Sub of the Game from Subway Ada when we return on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Subway Ada with our Super Sub of the Game presentation, part of the post-game report here from Home Crown Realty. Subway Ada, eat fresh, dine in, or take out. They're ready for you. Open at 7 a.m. daily. It's Subway in Ada with our Super Sub of the Game. And tonight, Sarah Thorson and Sophia Nesvig are Super Subs from the Climax Fisher Knights. They receive free 6-inch sandwiches courtesy of Subway in Ada, where you can eat fresh. Our post-game show stars of the game, we mentioned that. How about we talk RDK Enterprises, PlanterDoc.com, RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton with our precision player of the game. And that would be Keza Jones. She did a lot of digging tonight, Keza Jones did. She passed really well, 45 set assists, plus her 1,000th in her career. She is the RDK Enterprises precision player of the match from RDK Enterprises, PlanterDoc.com. Let's talk our Halstead Telephone Company post-game show connection. Halstead Telephone Company, they are how to connect. In fact, the connection that we are on right now to bring you the action on YourLiveEvent.com and also on KRJB Radio, is made possible thanks to Halstead Telephone Company with the internet service right now making this all possible. Halstead Telephone Company, they are how to connect right here in the Climax and Fisher communities, and Shelley as well, in Norman County West area, in Hillsboro. Halstead Telephone Company, they are how to connect. And post-game connection, we talk about the passers and how they connected with the hitters. 45 set assists for Casey Jones. She found 28 to Kaylee Sipp, 13 to Morgan Engel. And Ava Larson, 17 assists. 14 of those end up with Trinity Erickson tonight. Those are your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connections. Halstead Telephone Company, they are how to connect. We can tell you about on our Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com post-game report. We can tell you about Home Crown Realty. Of course, they are licensed in Minnesota and North Dakota. Eric Smart, Brandon Dahl, ready to serve you. Home Crown Realty. Like them on Facebook as well. In our post-game report, we want to tell you about, of course, digging, doing the best digging in the trenches from Visser Trenching. And the Digging in the Trenches Award going to here tonight, Maddie Steen. I thought Maddie did a great job digging, along with Sarah Prodzinski for Ada-Borup-West here tonight. Those two, along with a lot of digging from Ella Paulsrud. Her numbers would be crazy if I could keep track of digging. Visser Trenching with the Digging in the Trenches here tonight. And lastly, the post-game, we talk about, of course, Premium Ag Salute. We're talking about our friends over at Performance Ag West of Borup. That's what we're talking about. Performance Ag West of Borup, of course, with our high-performance play of the game. Performance Ag with a full line of seed from corn, sugar beet, soybean, wheat, and cover crop, and a seed treater too. Performance Ag doesn't want all the business, just yours. And talking about the high-performance play, I think just the play of the Cougars to finish out set 4 and to roll into set 5, they just cruised. Winning set 5, 15-3, that's a high-performance finish. Ada-Borup-West, high-performance play from Performance Ag west of Borup. Wrapping up the post-game show now. Final stats from Christian Motors of Fertile. ChristianMotors.com, Chevy and GMC dealer. Highway 32 North in Fertile, Christian Motors. Final stats tonight. For Climax Fisher, they dropped to 7-13 with the loss. Cambry Solheim had 3 kills, 14 serve points and 3 assists for Sarah Thorson. 13 serve points, 8 kills for Hallie Reitmeyer, 8 service points and an assist for Ella Paulsrud, plus a ton of digs. 6 kills for Mariah Kurz. It was 13 serve points for Ava Larson, 5 kills and 17 assists. Mia Marshall had 2 assists to my numbers. Trinity Erickson, 11 serve points, 14 kills and 4 blocks. Sophia Nesvig, 17 serve points and an assist. Autumn Rarick had 1 block tonight. Knights will host Red Lake Falls on Thursday, 3 in the afternoon, 1 o'clock junior varsity match. That'll wrap the regular season. For Ada-Borup-West, Kayliana Dahl had 9 service points on the post-game stats from Christian Motors of Fertile. Kaysa Jones, 25 serve points, 3 kills, 45 assists, including her 1,000th career set assist. Sarah Prodzinski, 21 serve points, 7 kills, 1 assist, 3 blocks. Izzy Markson had 9 service points. Brooke Scherfenberg, a couple of kills tonight. Kaylee Sipp, 28 kills and a couple of blocks. Adrina Egan had a kill and 2 blocks. Maddie Steen, 21 serve points, a bunch of digs, and 3 assists. Morgan Engel had 27 serve points, 13 kills tonight. And Dylan Miller, 3 kills, 1 assist, and 3 blocks. The Cougars end their regular season 21-6 as Pine Prairie Conference champions. And they will await their seedings in Section 8A Volleyball, which will be out here in the coming days. Thanks to all of our sponsors for making the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the fine advertisers that you've heard and seen. At the very least, tell them thank you. Caitlin, the engineer back in the studios, has the R&J Sports Nightcap coming up. Nick Roper, the guy who takes it all tonight in the 50-50 split, plus he ran the show here tonight for us for yourliveevent.com. Thanks a lot, Nick. And he cleaned up tonight. My gosh, the guy's a star. And to you for tuning in, we appreciate it wherever you are. Thank you. Tomorrow night, high school football on a Wednesday night to wrap up the regular season of high school football in Minnesota. Look forward to coverage with R&J Sports tomorrow on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Ada-Borup-West will host Red Lake County. From the Climax Shelley High School Gymnasium, my name is Kevin Kochman saying, so long, everyone, and have a great rest of your Tuesday night.